What's going on, champs and chambits? It's FireMonkey here, and for today's YouTube video, I don't want to really play the game. I want to actually talk about something that all relates to the competitive scene, right? So for anyone who doesn't know, I do occasionally decide to play ranked mode, right? If we go ahead and turn ranked on, actually not for Battle Royale, let's go to zero build right here. If we go ahead and look at my rank and everything for the OG season right now, I am currently Plat 3. However, last season I ended in Diamond 3, so I've been playing a little bit here and there to try to get all the way back to Diamond 3 and maybe get Elite this season. And I gotta admit, as someone who always plays bot lobbies, I can hold my own in the whole entire land of ranked mode. However, we're not here to talk about my skill. Instead, we're here to talk about the 3 free rewards you're able to obtain for ranked mode, and specifically what I wish they would change about these free rewards. Now, currently, all the rewards we show in today's video are glitched. There's something that is going to show your highest rank for the last season until the next update comes out and they actually fix that, so just keep that in mind. Whenever you see Diamond right here, even though I'm Plat 3, the reason why is because they're glitched and they're tracking the wrong stat in the back end. But, we have a nice little variant here and everything else. You can see by the little icon what the normal bronze version looks like. You can see right here by the gameplay what the actual diamond version looks like. And as you go to elite and higher, you get a little glowing crown on the back bling and a nice little shine to show and hype up how far you've actually gotten in the season. I mean, even if we go to our emotes, right, and we type in burn bright and we showcase this, it will have the platinum version instead of the diamond version because I am currently platinum ranked normally instead of being diamond ranked. However, of course, the back bling isn't the only free reward. We also have the competitor Skyblade's glider, which is available yesterday and today through an actual ranked cup. And as you can see, it currently shows the diamond variant. The icon has the bronze variant, but it looks pretty neat. Now, we have another glider that I'll be releasing in like a week or two on the 25th that you're able to compete in. This is the duelist tournament, for the competitor's Timebrella, which is the competitor's umbrella version of the current unlockable umbrella you can get from the season, right? If we go over here and get rid of Burn Bright and actually look, it's basically this, but with a little bit of a different color design based on whatever your highest rank of the season was. So with that said, why do I want to talk about these so badly? Well, if we go ahead and pop over my Twitter real quickly here, you can actually see all the different variants for the actual glider. I'll put myself in the bottom right here. As you can see, we have bronze, which looks very close to gold. We have silver, which looks very close to elite. But as we go through, we have bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, elite, champion, and unreal, with unreal being the highest rank you can possibly get. And even if we go ahead and go to the next image right here, you can see the umbrella variants and how it looks different with all the different colors and ranks. You go from bronze to silver to gold to platinum to diamond to elite to champion to unreal. And at least with the umbrella, you can tell a better difference between silver and elite and bronze and gold. So that is something to keep in mind, right? Definitely nice to see all these different variants. However, my biggest complaint about this whole entire system, and something I wish they would change, is instead of making it track your stat for ranked mode, right? Instead of making it be like, okay, you're over here at 1072 MMR in ranked or something right in the back end, they would go ahead and take that value and grant you the variance for the cosmetic up to whatever you had before, and they could hide the future ones that you never unlocked, right? Because for example, if we go to old skins, like if we go to chapter 2 season 3 or 4, one of the old seasons, right? I don't remember exactly which one. Actually, we just type in Midas, right? If we go back to these older cosmetics, for example Midas, you have a gold agent variant that is only viewable if you actually unlocked it. And then if we go for something like TNTina, I don't actually have the full gold here. I stopped at the foot or whatever. So, as we continue going through, for not golden pilly, but agent pilly, we'll go ahead and see that, that gold option is completely hidden, despite it being there if you actually obtained it. Meaning that for these back blings, what they could have done, right, is take that highest rank once the season ends, grant you the variance for the back bling up to that rank, and then hide the future ones that you never obtained, right? Like elite, champion, unreal. I mean, they could also show you it if they want to rub it in your face that you never got it, but at the same time, I feel that just having the actual option to choose a lower variant would be a lot nicer because, in one way, sure, you could take it as someone lying about their rank or whatever else, trying to be a lower rank than they are, but at the same time, if you look at the gliders, for example, maybe you don't want a blue one. Maybe your combo would benefit more from having like an elite themed one, right? If you unlocked elite tier, maybe you could benefit more from having that silver theme or the gold theme or the platinum, which is more of like a greenish blue theme. Maybe you don't want to use Unreal if you got all the way up there and you want to use Champion instead. That is an option that isn't really available to you with the current system, and instead you're locked to whatever your highest one is, right? And I feel like while that is a kind of interesting idea to be like, hey, look, you're flexing your highest rank no matter what, at the same time, I feel it would be more beneficial for the player base, player morale-wise, to allow us to actually go ahead and get all the different variants of the glider or the back bling or whatever else we've unlocked based on whatever whatever our highest is. And maybe they don't do it right away. Maybe this takes a few seasons or whatever for them to actually do it, because right now, based on how ranked works, it goes through like 5 different endpoints that have like your individual track rankings, the last time that rank was updated, all that type of stuff in the back end, and they can see that. But of course, we just kind of gotta wait and see and figure out how they actually go about implementing that into the gliders. If they go ahead and decide, based on the number you had there in your rank thing, we grant all their variants if they ever make variant options or whatever. But it's just something that I personally want to complain about, and I feel they can improve on, because especially like for the glider, right? If we go ahead and pull up my Twitter feed once again here, and I move myself down to the bottom right so you guys can see everything, I think Unreal looks super sick, right? The Unreal version of the glider right here looks like the base version, like what you would see in game normally. Meanwhile, if you look at like Silver or Elite, that just looks like the normal glider, right? I mean, especially Elite, just having like the normal, it just looks like what you would get for winning the game normally. So it's like, what are you flexing there? Is there like a special glow or anything? I'm not for sure that there even is. I'm pretty sure it's just the color on top being changed slightly. So it's like, if you got Elite, there's nothing really to brag about, because no one's going to really be able to tell if that's the Elite glider, if that's just the normal glider you see in the game normally, right? But of course, if you're someone who has maybe like a red themed combo you're going for in your Unreal rank, maybe you want to use the champion glider instead. That is something that isn't possible for you because of how their system works, and I just wish and I pray, like, it's the one thing I would change, and it's the one thing that would motivate me to play ranked mode even more than I want to play it right now, which is honestly, oddly enough, pretty a decent chance that I want to play ranked mode right now. And I wish that they would go ahead and be like, hey, when you unlock the highest variant, you unlock all the previous variants as well to go ahead and use in the game. Now, maybe they don't do that for the old cosmetics. Maybe going forwards, they end up changing the system a little bit and only do it to new ones, but it's something I just wanted to talk about, because it is something that, I wish they would change. It is something that I wish would get a little bit better, because, as much as I like this right here, I gotta admit, when I look at Burn Bright, right, if we go back over here and type in Burn Bright, and you see it's a little bit of like that platinum glow, but it's also like green, I almost wish I could go ahead and choose that version, because, it's more of like a greenish blue and matches Sergeant Green Clover, which is the main skin I use in the entire game. But of course, I've still been using it because, I mean, it's a cool exclusive glider that I got that, is going to show that I had Diamond rank last season until it gets patched next update, and hopefully by then I'll be Elite rank at the very minimum. But yeah, I thought I'd just make a quick little video today to talk about this, get your guys' opinions down in the comments below. How do you feel about these back blings? Do you feel they should change it so you can use those lower variants, or is there something else going on in between there? But until next time, I'll catch you champs and champions a little bit later, and peace out.